Brands are always looking to capitalize on key moments throughout the year. With Super Bowl Sunday upon us, figure out how we at Kinship would take advantage of this moment through influencer marketing. Prior to launching Kinship with my business partner Cody, right out of college I was working at an NFL marketing agency where we represented people like Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, and other household names such as these. Super Bowl Sunday was bar none the most chaotic time of the year, and what was fascinating was being able to get deeper insights and visibility into the marketing dollars brands were willing to spend to take advantage of this moment, Super Bowl Sunday. And they were spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, the most common way to get activated at something like the Super Bowl. What brands would do was spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in order to have a live activation on site of the venue where Super Bowl Sunday was being played between the two teams. And in order to get players involved in those activations, whatever it may be, it would be an additional tens of thousands of dollars to hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the player and the star power of that player, really. So all in all, it was a really massive expense in order to take advantage of this moment of the Super Bowl for brands. And so today we really want to discuss how we at Kinship could find a more effective means in order to take advantage of this moment and activate digitally instead of physically on site. Let's use Patrick Mahomes as our example here. Star quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs and frontrunner to win the Super Bowl MVP and to win the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs for the win, I'm predicting right here, right now. So what we would do is use a star player such as himself. He's Mr. State Farm and one of the most marketable guys in the league today. He's articulate, great on camera. He can sell products with his content. Through the use of Patrick Mahomes, let's compare the most common ways of advertising and taking advantage of the Super Bowl. 30-second segment. $5+ million just to get that spot on TV as a commercial 1 to 2 times. Implement Patrick Mahomes in that commercial as well, where a production day is required of them. You've got to add $500,000 to $1 million on top of what it's going to cost. So you're looking at $5 to $6 million in total to activate it this way. Live activation, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you don't actually have the ability to use any of the players that are in the game, which would probably be best. You want to actually take advantage of that because they're playing in the game, so it's not really possible in that way. And then comparing it to digitally. Digitally, you can get pre-shot content from one of the best players in the game, Patrick Mahomes. You can serve ads from his page to get more than 1 to 2 commercial spots throughout the game and all game to a massive pool of people, more people than are actually probably even tuning in. And you're able to do so into audience like his engager audiences. You're able to do it into Kansas City Chiefs fans, which you'll see on screen at this point, 5+ million people. You're able to do it to the load of NFL audiences that each contain over 15+ million people. And then you're able to do it into a Super Bowl audience that has almost 50 million people. So you're not limited to 1 to 2 30-second segments while the game's on for $5+ million. And you're not limited to a brand activation on site of the venue where it costs an absurd amount of money with no actual players that are playing in the game a part of your activation. Instead, you're getting, probably for a cheaper price, definitely the TV commercial, but even a cheaper price than this brand activation, by a lot, the best player in the game, making the most plays, being able to serve ads on behalf of your brand on an ongoing basis. I mean, what can beat that? In my mind, this is bar none the best way to take advantage of this moment for the most bang for your buck. And it's not only great brand awareness, you're partnering your brand with this moment of the Super Bowl and the best player in the league at this point. He's a human highlight, but you're able to serve his content on behalf of your brand endlessly into highly convertible audiences. So not only do you have all these audiences to serve Patrick Mahomes content into that are highly engaged with the Super Bowl and this moment of the year, but what you're able to do is tell Facebook to optimize for conversions. So not only are you getting brand awareness here, but you're telling Facebook to optimize for conversions in which they're going to put all this content in front of the millions of people that you're targeting to the most likely to convert on behalf of your brand, that come into your acquisition funnel, become repeat purchasers, and generate great lifetime value to these people. So for brand awareness, the most bang for your buck, and mass revenue dollars, peak moments to capitalize on mass intake of revenue, we recommend doing a digital partnership in paid media, Facebook and Instagram with one of the star players. We see this as a great and effective means in taking advantage of this moment, and we would love to hear how you do so in the future.